Hello everybody, Ghostblade 1062 here with another locomotive review. Today we will be looking at the Class 101 electric locomotive from the Deutsche Bahn in the Dampfbahn-Route Sachsen scheme from Trix. Taking a look at the box that the locomotive comes in, we have a nice mural of a steam, electric, and diesel locomotive on the front with the Trix logo off to the top right. Taking a look at the right side of the box, we have the class of the locomotive, the railroad that it is a part of, as well as the era it is a part of, this being an Era 6 locomotive. We also have the product number here, which is 25377. And now to take a look at the left side of the box, we have the barcode for the locomotive, as well as a picture of it. We again also have the product ID. And now to slide off this outer shell, we get our first view of the locomotive itself. It is sitting in a clear clamp shell with a cloth covering over the front and rear windows, as well as underneath the locomotive itself. And flipping the box over, we also see a back insert slot. Now to take out the clamshell, we can lift the locomotive right out. And I can already tell that it is quite heavy. And here we also see that there's the back insert. Sliding this out, this is where our manuals and paperwork are located. In here, we have a warranty card in numerous different languages. We also have a little bit of information about the locomotive as it comes stock. And then we have two sets of instruction manuals covering a total of 9 different languages. Flipping to the relevant part for us will take us to page 9. And here, starting off, we have safety information as well as multi-protocol operations for the locomotive. We have programming instructions. We have a function chart, as well as a list of CVs for the locomotive. And now for the locomotive itself. Around the clamshell, we have a clear plastic sleeve. And the clamshell pops right open, releasing the tension of the locomotive. And just from picking it up, I can tell that the body itself is made out of die-cast metal, as it is cool to the touch. And on the locomotive itself, we have separately mounted fuel caps, steps, and handrails. We also have a number of warning labels along the side of the locomotive, as well as its road number, following in the 12-digit German road number standard. Taking a look at the front of the locomotive, we have separately fitted grab irons as well as windshield wipers. We again have the road number of the locomotive and the Deutsche Bahn logo. Taking a look at the other side, we see much of the same information. Taking a look at the top of the locomotive, we have separately fitted horns on either side, as well as pantographs on either side of the locomotive. And now to flip the locomotive over, we can take a slight look at the mechanism, this having exposed gearing on the underside, as well as 2 traction tires. And due to how it is set up, there is not much of a view of the trucks. And now we will move on to the next part of checking the gauge of the axles. Taking a look at the axles, we can tell that all 4 axles are in gauge as per the NMRA standard, and the couplers and buffer beams are set to the NEM standard. Next, we will take the locomotive over to the track for a function test. Now that we have the locomotive on the track, we can begin testing its functions, starting with F0, which is the headlights and red marker lights, which are directional. Function 1 is operating sounds. Function 2 is the low-pitch horn. Function 3 is the high beams. Function 4 is ABV off. Function 5 is the cab lights turning on and off, which again is directional based on the orientation of the locomotive. Function 6 turns off the red tail lights. And again, this one is slightly different as it only affects the one side of the locomotive. Function 7 is the high-pitched horn. Function 8 is the second set of cab lights, turning on and off. Function 9 is brake squeal on and off. Function 10 is station announcements.
Bitte einsteigen und Türen schließen. Vorsicht am Bahnsteig.
Function 11 is a conductor whistle. Function 12 is the blower. Function 13 is the compressor. Function 14 is air release. Function 15 is low-speed switching mode. Function 16 is sanding. Function 17 is an SIFA warning.
Siefer, 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 Siefer.
Function 18 is switching lights and low-speed switching mode. Function 19 is coupling. Function 20 is uncoupling. And function 21 is pantograph sounds. All right, and this concludes our review of the Class 101 from the Deutsche Bahn in the Dampfbahn-Route Sachsen scheme from Trix. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment, and subscribe for more model railroad content. Have a great day, everybody!